Many people find that listening to a podcast or white noise in both ears at 3 a.m. doesn't help them fall asleep. It keeps them awake. During the day, your brain easily filters out background noise to maintain focus. But at night, the physiological ability to suppress intrusive thoughts diminishes. When you engage your inner voice, even silently, you stimulate the prefrontal cortex. This internal verbalization maintains a state of cognitive arousal that is incompatible with the early stages of sleep. Because the act of conscious thinking utilizes the same neural pathways required for wakefulness, attempting to think your way into relaxation often destroys the very state you're trying to achieve. This happens because your inner monologue relies on specific anatomical regions, Wernicke's and Broca's areas, both located in the left hemisphere of the brain. These areas stay in constant communication with your frontal lobe, which keeps the brain's analytical centers active. If you play an audiobook or a podcast into your right ear, that auditory signal is processed by these same language centers, effectively keeping the logic loop running. When both ears are flooded with verbal or complex information, the brain continues to prioritize language processing over the transition into nonverbal sleep. To address this, we must look at how the nervous system is cross-wired. Input from the right ear travels to the left hemisphere, specializing in logic and language. In contrast, the left ear feeds the right hemisphere, which is sensitive to rhythm and nonverbal cues. The right hemisphere, and specifically the right amygdala, plays a significant role in the non-conscious processing of emotion and the regulation of autonomic states. By isolating audio input exclusively to the left ear, you can engage the right hemisphere's relaxation response, allowing the language-heavy left hemisphere to become quiet. The left ear canal shares a physical proximity to the vagus nerve, a primary component of the body's rest and digest system. When stuck in nighttime anxiety, the brain exhibits jagged, high-frequency spikes. But when exposed to a steady, low-frequency acoustic pulse, this electrical activity gradually aligns with that external rhythm, shifting the nervous system into a calmer parasympathetic state. This shift helps reduce the intensity of the fight or flight response, allowing the prefrontal cortex to disengage from active thought loops. To apply this yourself, start with isolation. Place a single earbud in your left ear while leaving your right ear open to the silence of the room. Next, select the right frequency. Avoid podcasts or anything with words. Instead, use a continuous, low-frequency sound like brown noise or rhythmic atmospheric tracks. Finally, ensure that the audio runs continuously. Maintaining that consistent rhythmic input prevents the brain from shifting back into a state of verbal alertness. This protocol uses the brain's own lateralized structure to move away from active thinking and toward a physiological state suited for sleep. Modern wearable technology is now being designed to facilitate this kind of targeted audio isolation while maintaining physical comfort for sight sleepers. Devices like the Anker Soundcore Sleep A20 are small enough to be worn all night, ensuring the right hemisphere continues to receive that rhythmic signal without the discomfort of standard headphones. The next time your mind begins to race at midnight, try shifting your focus to a single low-frequency rhythm in your left ear. By understanding the cross-wired nature of your own brain, you can move past the logic trap of late-night thinking and let your biology take over the process of falling asleep.